Hi, I'm Dr. Bailey Bryant, licensed clinical psychologist and founder of Health Match 360. I am a therapist, and I see a therapist of my own. I've also seen multiple therapists throughout the course of my lifetime, and most of the time it's worked out incredibly. I felt so supported, so loved, and they've helped me get through really rough moments in my life. I've also had the unfortunate experience of working with a therapist who was not a good fit for me. And this was in a moment in my life when I was already struggling, so having my helper not really be helpful made it all the more difficult. And unfortunately, this is not an uncommon story. It's incredibly difficult to find a therapist because the amount of time and energy and effort it takes, and then when you end up with somebody who's not a good fit, it's just so disheartening and you feel like you have to start from ground zero. So I am here to make a difference so that everybody who wants a therapist can find a therapist with ease. A little bit of background on the current state of mental health in our country. Approximately 43 million American adults experience mental illness every year. And this year, those numbers are going up. Anxiety is going up, depression is going up, suicide rates are going up, because we're in the middle of a mental health crisis, in addition to a physical health pandemic. People need help, and thankfully there's wonderful help available. The problem is that the right people can be really hard to get into, for a couple of really key reasons. So generally, when somebody decides that they're ready to see a therapist, they have been thinking about it for weeks, more often months, sometimes years. So they take the step of asking a friend or a primary care doctor or turning to Google to try to find somebody who might be a good fit for them. And then typically we narrow it down to our short list and then we start playing phone tag. But what commonly happens is after you've done all the work to come up with your list, you call a therapist and they're not accepting new clients. Or you call a therapist and they're not in your insurance network. Or you call a therapist and they don't call you back. These are really common barriers. Fortunately, I think there's something we can do about it. I'm here to bridge the gap between people who are looking for mental health therapists and mental health therapists who are taking clients. These people do exist. We just have to connect them together. The way we do it is through Health Match 360. Health Match 360 is a therapist matching platform. The way that it works is we have a network of licensed, experienced, and available mental health therapists. Clients who come to us looking for a therapist create a confidential account, and we keep your information private because it's private information. We then guide clients through the process of figuring out what it is that they want and they need in a therapist. And then, taking all of that data, using our proprietary matching algorithm, we connect clients with up to 3 therapists who are best able to meet their needs and preferences, streamlining a process that would historically take multiple weeks, if not months, and turning it into a day-long thing. And then, all Health Match therapists agree to offer a free 15-minute phone consultation so you can start to get a sense of the personality fit and an intake appointment within 2 weeks. We streamline access to quality mental health care, and we prioritize the fit between the client and the therapist because the fit is incredibly important. When there's a strong therapeutic relationship, people are more likely to stay in treatment, they have better treatment outcomes, and they have a more favorable impression of the process. When people stay in treatment and get better faster, it's a win for absolutely everyone. So a little bit about the business behind the scenes. I initially founded this business in May of 2019 and later brought on my technical co-founder, Jeremiah Harlan. So Jeremiah is the tech guru behind the scenes. He's built out the entire back end of our platform. And with his experience in building HIPAA-compliant technologies, he has helped us create something that is safe and secure and poised to scale. In addition to our tiny but mighty team, we also have an incredible network of mentors and advisors in a variety of different fields related to business and healthcare and tech startups who can help us navigate the numerous new situations that we face as a startup business. And we also have legal advice to help us protect our IP and just navigate new challenges as they arise. Where we are now is that we released the MVP of our product in early March of 2020, which was a pretty interesting time to release a new product. And since that time, we've been actively matching clients and therapists together and then gathering data about the quality of the matches and the pleas with the platform. So we now have significant data suggesting the things that are going well, the things that could be going better, and then new features that we can add to continue to add value to our users. We've not yet implemented a paywall. We've been running this service as a beta. Our intention is that when we do implement a paywall, our revenue model will be based on a subscription service. So therapists who are part of our network will pay a monthly recurring revenue to continue to be an active part of our network, and clients will have free access to therapist matching. The mental health and substance abuse treatment market accounts for over $280 billion spent annually. Our intention is to funnel some of this money towards the therapists in our network who are doing really high quality work and have really high quality matches with their clients. When people have a good, solid therapeutic fit, the money goes farther because people are getting better quicker. Our financial projections over the next 3 years are based on a couple of assumptions: that we will implement our paywall in 2021, that will stay within the geographic territory of the Greater Cincinnati area in 2021, that will expand our territory to at least 3 additional cities in 2022 and 10 additional cities in 2023, with the ultimate plan to scale nationwide. What we're looking for is a strategic partner who can not only bring a capital investment, but also guidance. Somebody who would be excited to get on the ground floor of a high potential growth startup that is actually going to make a big difference in the lives of people. The vast majority of this funding would go towards product development and user testing to continue to validate our matching algorithm, with the intention that in the near future we would do a more formal seed funding round. So if that's you, or if you have interest in learning more, you can find us at healthmatch360.com or contact me directly at any of these contact informations. So thank you all and be well.